Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. It's a one-game reprieve at home. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. It's stolen by Johnson. And the Kings pushing it up now. Goes up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Keith Smart. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team that can finish inside as efficiently as this team does, they don't want to allow any looks easily on the interior.
How much time do I have? 3 or 4 shot clocks worth? I mean, I think there were a number of issues, as you might expect. Injuries played a significant role, but I think there was discord over how they should play. Really,
it's a good assessment.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Lakers leading by 6. Worthy kicks to Scott. Gets it to go.
And he will take.
The Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Johnson goes in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious passes to Thompson. Gives him the lead pass. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
nothing fancy.
Here's Worthy after the Kings pick up 2. Knocked away. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And stolen by Worthy. Johnson with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Thorpe. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Gets it to go. And you look at the struggles of the Lakers bench last season. When injury struck, they didn't have the players really to fill that void.
Yep. You know, Kevin, I think for the Lakers, the bold strokes for the star players have been impressive, but it's the fine details of finding undervalued role players. That's where they've been lacking.
Down low. Here's Thorpe. Picked away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam. Let's look at... And Sacramento has possession. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Number 35. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good.
What a start to this game.
And the rejection by Woodson. Here's Wilkes. And he drops it in from the low post. Number 25. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Here's Theus. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
And farewell tour for the Kings fans and the players. And they played their hearts out last year. You got to give them a lot of credit for really fighting, particularly down the stretch when things look grim.
Theus. He's guarded by Cooper. Goes back up. And it's good on the lane.
Away.
Well, you talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark. One of the marquee franchises, certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization.
That'll be the question. Thanks, Doris. Passes it to McAdoo. Again, Los Angeles. Deflected and stolen by McAdoo. And it's the Lakers on the break. The pull-up. Again, Los Angeles.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
Yeah, some players and teams even shy away from that mid-range jumper, but this team seems to have...
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Neely. Again, Sacramento. Got a piece of it. To the inside. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. On up the court. And blocked. But they get it back. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Neely. He's guarded by Cooper. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a... He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang!
Defended by Neely. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Clock at 6. And the pass to Cooper. Offensive rebound. Here's McAdoo, and it's blocked. Here's Theus. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Also, we've seen them have active hands on the defensive end. They're putting a lot of pressure on the ball and coming away with some...
Sometimes, guys, you exhale a little bit, get too comfortable with it, and as a result, they've given up a big run.
Number 53. And the officials call goaltending. Number 53. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Nice shot by McAdoo.
Now, he's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
To the paint, number 53. And he jams it with authority.
You know what,
he's
Kev?
disgusting.
Come on, Kev. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, gentlemen, the Lakers barely squeezed into the playoffs last season. Despite that, they had the...
Yeah, you know the fans out in Memphis really hoping their team can win that one.
Now here's Worthy. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Jumps up, and Knight slams it in.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful trick.
Starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's Johnson. After the Kings pick up 2. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Johnson. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the baseline, Jay. Number 43. Rambis defending. Pass to Thorpe. And he dunks it down.
Good job of spotting his teammate near the basket. Just zipping the pass right in there.
Right side Worthy. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Oh, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
The rebound by Johnson.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So
Ridiculous.
What a move.
tore it down that time.
The feed to Worthy. Shoots. And the rejection by Knight. And he recovers it. 5 to shoot. Tries again. And Worthy puts it in. Stolen by McGee. And they're on the break. Here's Scott. Botches the slam dunk finish. The Kings trail by 7. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. On the court right now for the Kings. Thorpe is out there with Thompson. Then it's Drew. Then it's Johnson. Scott. Good.
Average is a better way to describe it.
And this is a smart team, Clark, because you talked about the turnovers, #1 in the league in terms of fewest mistakes. And that's when they were at their best. When they controlled the action offensively, they were able to execute without making mistakes. And that...
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And easy 2 points on the layup.
+8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Here's Drew. Johnson attacking. And there's the pass to Thorpe. And powered down. The jam. There's the dish to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson on him. Hook shot. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. He kicks it to Johnson. That's good. Johnson's got 10 points. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 7 points in the game. And again, it's the Lakers.
Started their opportunities.
Here's Drew. Here's Theus. And it's good. Top through contact. It's the shot. He'll go. Here's Drew, and there's the feed to Thompson. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Drew. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Makes the lead pass. Worthy with the bucket. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Wilkes. No good on the triple. The Kings trail by 8. Back to Thompson. The pass to Drew. From beyond the arc. That's good. Drew's got 5. Shoots. The Lakers with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. A solo fast break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Covered by Thorpe. Baseline jumper. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 points.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Wasted no time on that one. Now the dish to Johnson. Rebound by the Kings. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Pass to Drew. To tie. Another 3 for Sacramento. Dishes it to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. From 13, and the shot is good. Passes it to Thorpe. Backing down. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And he hits it just before the shot clock. There's 49 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Good. 11 points in the game.
You know, they could have gotten down on themselves when they were down earlier, but I like the fact they never gave up, guys.
To the middle, here's Wilkes. Takes it off the glass. And it's Worthy in at the 3 spot. He kicks it to Johnson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. On the wing, Johnson. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Rambis.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive board.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead.
Johnson goes in. Leads him in there. Number 53. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Another shot. Thorpe can't make it work.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
And he slams that one down.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know.
Team points. And it's Johnson penetrating. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson outside. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end. And I think that's what's happening right here.
Johnson outside. The feed to Abdul-Jabbar. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And get it to go.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
With a much bigger man guard.
Theus, who's guarded by Johnson.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
Shot clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar backs down. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He dishes it to Johnson. And stolen by Knight. Here's Theus. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. from 16. That's good. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter. To the inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Backing down. Sinks that one from the post. Abdul-Jabbar's got 21 in the game.
When his hook shot is on, there's nothing you can do defensively. It's almost a given he's going to knock it down. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Covered by Thorpe. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 25 points.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
There's the pick. There's the pass to Drew. No good from three-point territory.
Boy, this has been flat out ugly for him this quarter. Yes.
Sacramento's. Here's Knight. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And my goodness, that one got him going.
Did it ever. They're on cloud 9.
What an atmosphere here. This is incredible.
Left side, Scott. Back to Johnson. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, they're still within reach, but they need a hoop pretty much every time down the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time.
Here's Drew. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Well, ever since the second half.
It's the first, and that gives them a... And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Knight. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Just one. Ball's not loose, and it's out of bounds.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
And they need to stop the clock. He drops the first one. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. Here's Drew. To tie it up. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Jump to Abdul-Jabbar. Banked in off the glass. 6 on the shot clock. Abdul-Jabbar backs down. Abdul-Jabbar hits double team. That is good. Always going up for the alley-oop here. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod.
Here's Worthy, and he converts the layup. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Pass to Drew. Trying his luck deep. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Shoots from the elbow. And there's no luck. King shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Thorpe can't make it work.
The alley-oop is such a fun play to watch, but when it doesn't convert, it's probably the wrong...
Draws the hard foul.
12 points, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
That's what we've seen out of him.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Here's Theus. Here's Thompson. He kicks to Johnson. Johnson right side. Here's Theus. Ooh, offline. And the Lakers call time here. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. To Rennett. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. Thorpe kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Drew. A three-pointer is right on target. Worthy kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Covered by Thorpe. Hangs in midair and converts. Here's Theus. Here's Thompson. He passes to Thorpe, and that one is stuffed right through.
You send it two hands and hammer it down.
Right side, Scott. Abdul-Jabbar from the baseline. Scott, good. The pass to Drew. Here's Thorpe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Johnson, the pass to Scott. Johnson outside. From deep three-point range, and he gets it back. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. Johnson outside. Oh, hammered! And he'll go to the line. Good on the first. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Scott kicks to Johnson. There's the feed to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Here's Worthy. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here are the Kings now. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. The Lakers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Abdul-Jabbar's got 35 in the game.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers when there's not a hand in his face. He'll style a beat down the entire way.
Well, that's going to be it. Great work at the charity stripe.
It's done, boys.
And so it's the Lakers with it. 9-point game. Shot from 16. Misses off the right iron. So the Kings win it. Clark, the double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a